Hello, it's Kristen Lee. Today is day 6 of Vlogmas, and I have to come up with, well, I don't have to, but the prompt is to come up with a gratitude list. So I've been thinking about it all day, and I think I have a unique way of coming up with one. It's actually Saturday, so I'm going to be prepping some stuff for our get together, and I have my stuff for my backdrop up so that people can take pictures and stuff, and I'm hoping for a good time. And after I prep, I'm gonna hop in the shower. But what I'm going to do for my gratitude list, I think I'm supposed to pick 10 things that I'm eternally grateful for. I decided that I'm going to do 5 things that I'm very grateful to start bringing back into me, basically. Some of it's a little materialistic, like my house, my car, books and things like that, but there's more of a personable meaning to each item. So I think that that's how I'm going to go with it. And I'll shoot throughout the next 2 days. So I'll see you in a little bit. Okay. First appetizer going in. Appetizer 1 is out. Appetizer 2 is going in. Don't drop, don't drop, don't drop. In you go. Didn't any fall? No. Good. All right. Good morning. Oop, hopefully I don't make you sick. It's the next day. I ran out of time to film other stuff that I had cooked. And yeah, the night kind of took off, so I'm a little groggy, I'm a little froggy. Gotta get some coffee in me, and I got some cleaning to do. And then I will work on this gratitude list. Hope you guys are having a good morning. All right, on with the show. I am fresh out of a shower. I was gonna do my hair and all this stuff, but decided I'd rather feel nice and fresh and clean and whatever. So number 5 on my gratitude list is our home. And the reason why is that I've never really wanted to be a homeowner. I know that it's smart and eventually I'm going to want to, but I've always loved the idea of travel more. But it's always been a dream of my dad's, and it's been a dream of my stepmom's. And they've worked so hard to get this beautiful house that we live in. And I'm so grateful for it because it just, I don't know how to explain it. Like, to have lived the life that I have with my dad and seen the highs and lows and things that we've been through as a family, to finally end up in something that he's dreamt of, it's amazing and it's fantastic, and I'm so proud of him. And I feel bad because they bought the house and then the pandemic hit. So they didn't get to do like a housewarming party or anything like that. So last night's get together was just such a big deal, at least for me, to see my stepmom more chill than I've seen her in a while. Like, she just was in her own element. They were singing karaoke. I had, when I was talking about my techie stuff, I had bought backdrops and stuff to do lives and Zoom meetings and things like that. And for this party and for holiday pictures from my family, I'd bought winter-ish backdrops. And they had a blast. And I took out all of our funky Santa hats and elf ears and reindeer antlers and things like that. And they were taking pictures, and we had this huge spread of food, and it was really nice. And I enjoyed every minute of it, and I enjoyed watching everybody else love being here, because I've always grown up and my friends loved wherever I was living. We had the best sleepovers and we always had fun. So for that feel to still be here when I'm away from them, but learning how to make new friends and have that same feel of home here was a big deal. So I had hoped to do like a house tour, but I ran out of time yesterday. I did the appetizers and I made an entree and I helped finish setup, and I had just enough time to get in the shower before people started coming, and people were already coming when I was like getting dressed. So if I can get out tonight, I'd love to show like our inflatables. They make me so happy that we have a house that we can just have ridiculousness on. and it's our family. You know, it doesn't make any sense. There isn't any cohesive part, but if you know me, it fits. So that's why I'm grateful for my home. All right, so I'm gonna do a real quick run through our little blinky lights. We got lights out here. Got blinky lights up there. Santa fell down. Hold on. Up there, Santa. We got Santa. And then we got the little projector. Then we got the big old penguin. And then more blinky lights. And Jack. And Bumble. And Rudolph. And then something that sums up our family. Happy holidays, upside doodle. And Ginzy's over there. I like it. And you can kind of see the garland through the house. Yep. That's all our inflatables. All right, and next up is the car. The car that I'm driving now is my Nana's car. My car, I traded in before I moved out here, because where we were living before we moved into our home it was a townhouse, and it said double garage, but they had to do this like circus routine to get the cars out. And then there was a parking lot, but you had to like claim the space early on in the day. And it was just too much stress. And there was it was a gated community, so if you parked on the street, something could happen to your car, something maybe not. And I'm like, that's too much to think about for a Ford Focus. So I traded it in. And when I got out here, I took the test for my license to change it from New York to California. And the stuff I had to learn for the test, because where I'm from, U-turns are illegal. Here, there's 6 lanes of traffic to go one way on normal main road. Like, it's not even a highway, nothing. It's just a main road to go to the grocery store. And like, there's 2 lanes to turn or to U-turn, and then there's 2 lanes to go straight, and then it's too much. So needless to say, I didn't really want to drive for a while, but then when we moved here, it's a little more relaxed. So there was an opportunity to either put a down payment on a new car or have my Nana's car transported out here. And her car was just sitting in her backyard. So I was like, Nana and I, we got the same car, different color. So I already knew how to drive it. I didn't have to learn anything. And I said, you know, if we can do it that way, the money that we're putting away for a new car, you know, for the family, and then I was going to take one of the older cars, I said I'd feel much more comfortable driving Nana's. So we paid to have this car transported to California. And if I can find the video, I've been looking for the last 2 days, I can't find it. But there was this huge Mack truck with all these cars on it, and it was parked on my Nana's one-way street, blocking traffic, pulling the car in. And it was just one of those weird things. So all of my neighbors are out, like, trying to figure out what in God's name is going on. And then the guy, when he dropped off the car, the Mack truck couldn't make it on the hills. So he parked the Mack truck at a 7-Eleven or something and then drove my car here. But I didn't have a car seat for my little brother, so I had to call an Uber. So I had this guy just chilling with me for 45 minutes, all to deliver my car. And I mean, it worked out, and it's one of those luxuries that I absolutely love having. Even though I hate driving, I love the opportunity that I can just get in it and go and have that freedom and go get my cup of coffee or whatever I feel like doing that day. So that's why my car made the list. So number 3 is books. And for my friends and family that know me in real life, know that I always have a book in my purse, on my iPad, in Nook Kindle books form. I've always had a book with me. My house that I had to descale before I moved out here, I had 4, 5, maybe 6 bookcases full of books, series of books, and I had to let them go. I packed the ones that meant the most to me. I have a few signed copies of just authors that I enjoy. My photo albums and everything, they came, but my books, like, I had the entire collection of Anne Rice books, and you know, may she rest in peace and finally be happy that she's with her husband Stan. But I had the vampire series, I had the witch series, and then there's another one, whatever series where they kind of blended, I had them all. I even had the leather bound ones from Barnes & Noble. Anyway, I can go on forever and ever and ever. But I lost the interest to read when I moved out here because I was acclimating to my new routines and getting used to my little brother and his routines, and just, it was a lot. So reading kind of got pushed to the back corner. I didn't really start picking it up again until we moved here, and I found out that Peter Mon had a booktube channel. And then I found out about the beautiful side of YouTube that's called booktube. I'm like, there's a whole slew of people that are just like me. They get excited about the smell of books. They love coffee with their books. They love oh my gosh, and it's just hours is just lost, and lists are made, right? So for Christmas this year, I put books on my wish list because I joined a whole bunch of Secret Santas, and I found out that there are these things called blind book dates, and it's just people that are looking to get rid of or, you know, sell books of theirs, and they wrap it up and you get a book for whatever price you paid. What's the other thing? Oh, and the free library. So I've been starting my collection again. So one of the big ones that I have wanted for years is The Princess Bride. Oh my gosh. I was so happy to get this, and my my Secret Santa that is with the gift exchange with my friend that I used to go to on Christmas Eve, I got her uncle, and he got me one of the books that I've just been wanting for years, and I'm like, I don't see myself reading it because I don't want to break the spine. I know that that's not loving a book, but just the fact that it's on my shelf makes me very, very happy. And what else did I get? I got the cookbook that I showed you, and I'm looking at my slew. I got this book. I won a giveaway, and I've been wanting this book called How to Marry Keanu Reeves in 90 Days. I don't know why. I love Keanu Reeves, and I just thought it would be a fun book. So I ended up winning that book. So that's over there. But yeah, I am very, very happy to be collecting again and filling up our bookshelves, and yeah. That's the nerdy, dorky side of me. Number 2 is family and friends. It's probably gonna be a short one because why wouldn't you be grateful to have your family and friends? I'm very grateful that they are healthy, that I keep in contact with most of them, that I have the friendships that I do, even with my family members. I'm grateful for their time. I'm PMSing, so I'm trying not to cry. So we've been through a lot, and I'm just so, it sounds so corny when I say it, blessed, but I am blessed that I have so many people that care about me, and I care about them and their littles. Oh, my littles that are watching, because I found out that some of my littles have been watching with their parents. I miss you. I love you. I am very grateful and proud of you, and I am so, so grateful that I get to be your aunt. I think it's one of the coolest jobs that I've ever been given. So I just wanted you to know. And now it's on the internet, so it's forever. So if you ever think that I don't, pop this on. Same with my family. But yeah, I knew it was gonna be a short one, not even at 2 minutes. And it's like this big thing, then I kind of condensed it. But yeah, that's number 2. And number 1 is me. I've been thinking about how I was gonna say this, but if you're making a gratitude list, why wouldn't you be number 1? You're the only one that has to deal with you. And if you're here and I'm here, then I'm number 1. And I'm proud of me. There are days that I'm not proud of me, but for the most part, I've been through a lot. I've been, I've felt like a guinea pig at times through modern science and technology, but all of those things have kept me here. And the love of my friends and my family and just people that know me, they've helped in every little way. And yeah. So if you ever make a gratitude list, you should be number 1 too. All right, so I don't know if I understood the assignment. I really don't. But that's the list that I came up with, and I don't know. It shouldn't have been as hard as it is, but it was. I have to find my list. I don't even know what's tomorrow. I think tomorrow's my favorite holiday movies, but don't quote me. But I will be back tomorrow. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.